Let's go, baby. We're here.
Here we go, here we go. It's my turn to make history. Here we go. When I'm gone, they'll remember me. Won't stop till we're legends. Won't stop till we're legends.
Welcome to a CBS2 special presentation, Ready for Takeoff, with your host, Otis Livingston. Presented by the New York Lottery.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Ready for Takeoff. I'm your host, Otis Livingston. We have a cast of thousands to get you ready for tonight's Jets-Saints preseason game, plus the upcoming regular season. Joining me down on the field is Bob Glauber, who covers the Jets for Newsday, and is also the author of the new book, Guts and Genius. We'll also hear from the men calling the game from the CBS2 broadcast booth, Ian Eagle and Anthony Becht. Earlier this week, I spent some time with the Jets' new wide receiver, Jamison Crowder, and their first-round draft pick, Quinnen Williams. I also spoke with head coach Adam Gase. Now, one of the big questions circulating the Meadowlands nowadays, will the Jets make the playoffs? Well, we went straight to the team at CBS Sports for that answer and more. But first, let's get to Bob. We got a lot to get to tonight, so let's get going. All right, so the Jets felt like they needed a change at head coach. They brought in Adam Gase. What are your impressions of him so far?
I think so far so good. Seems like New York's not too big for Adam Gase. He likes it. He likes the challenge. He's got a good personality. Players like him. He's a freewheeling kind of guy. I think he's an aggressive play caller. I think, so far you have to like what you see.
His quarterback, Sam Darnold, finished last season strong. Do you feel like he's ready to take that next step and avoid the sophomore slump?
I think he is. I think he has really shown all the signs of improvement. And, in the NFL, it's a little different now. Rookies get a little time. And then instead of a sophomore slump, it's more like a sophomore jump. And I think he will make that jump in his second year because he's got the tools and he's comfortable now. He's ready to do it.
One of the biggest free agents out there in the offseason was Le'Veon Bell. We're not going to see him tonight. We haven't seen him so far. We will see him when the regular season begins. Does that concern you? I mean, this is a guy that hasn't seen NFL action in 18 months.
Yeah. I mean, I think it definitely concerns you that he hasn't been hit in 18 months. He's got to do it. And it's going to be a little tough, a little bit of an adjustment. You hope he doesn't get those soft tissue injuries, hamstring or a calf. He's got to get hit. But I think this guy's a terrific talent, so can't wait to see what he's got.
All right, new defensive coordinator Greg Williams has plenty of swag. What type of defense are you expecting under his leadership and under his care?
Very aggressive. Man, he's a maniac. He is just crazy, old school crazy, and I think that will show with his defense. Very aggressive, loves to blitz. Now, the big challenge for the Jets is that they don't, they've got not a lot of depth at cornerback. When you blitz, your corners are on an island, and they got to get the job done. So it'll be interesting to see how he manages that, but this is going to be an aggressive, take-no-prisoners defense.
The Giants fired Mike McCagnon, their general manager in the offseason. They got Joe Douglas. What are you seeing from the culture that Joe Douglas and Adam Gase are trying to implement here with Game Green?
Yeah, it's very professional, Otis, and I think it's a good situation. I think you got to thank Mike McCagnon for Sam Darnold, for Jamal Adams, a number of good players that he brought in here. But I think Joe Douglas will kind of add his Philadelphia experience. He did win a Super Bowl with them, and he gets along very well with Adam Gase. You can't underestimate that, and their relationship is rock solid.
All right, now Gase said that most games in the NFL are decided by 7 points or less, so that means your special teams, especially the kicking department, has to be on point. Is the Jets' kicking situation on point?
No, it's not. I mean, they were stunned by Chandler Catanzaro's abrupt retirement. Taylor Bertolette, who's kicking tonight, has not played a regular season NFL game. I think they made a mistake by not putting money into Jason Myers after a Pro Bowl season last year, and that might come back to bite him. But I don't know that we know who the kicker is going to be on opening day. I think that Joe Douglas might pick up another kicker.
All right, thanks a lot, Bob. You talked about Mike McCagnon bringing in Quinnen Williams. Well, I spoke with him earlier this week, and he's going to share with me some of that Alabama swag and how it prepared him for the NFL. But next, I spent time this week also with the Jets' newest wide receiver, Jamison Crowder. I asked him about his connection with Sam Darnold. All that and more when Ready for Takeoff rolls on after the break.
Ready for Takeoff is presented by the New York Lottery.
day is special.
Passion's non-negotiable, but you have to love this game.
All I need for every man in this circle is to believe. One play at a time, one game at a time. Let's do what we do, man.
The whole NFL world sleeping on the Jets, so we're ready to prove them wrong.
It's time to go, man. Let's go. Jets. Jets, baby.
Be there for the 2019 home opener when the Jets take on the Bills Sunday, September 8th at 1 p.m. Secure your seats at nyjets.com/tickets.
I can't believe it.
That Sophie opened up a wormhole through time?
Elle ne va pas, non? Regardez-moi! C'est complètement de ta faute! C'est moi! C'est ma faute!
No, I can't believe how easy it was to save hundreds of dollars on my car insurance with Geico.
Believe it, Geico could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Hey, did you hear that with Dunkin's Sip Peel Win game, you can win prizes online like money towards home improvements?
Maybe we could fix the whole
bathroom. Renovate the whole bathroom.
Come play Sip Peel Win at Dunkin' for your chance to win millions of prizes. America runs on Dunkin'.
I said last year that I thought that Sam was going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, and I think you'll see a monster leap this year. I think Adam's got a great mind for the game. I think that'll help.
I think Adam Gase recognizes that. He's going to give him a lot of easy throws, and I would not be surprised to see him throw over 35 touchdown passes this year. He knows the Jets hired him so he can get the most out of his quarterback, because the quarterback is what sells season tickets.
He's going to play better this year than he did last year. I think there's no question about that.
Well, the consensus is that Sam Darnold is ready to make a giant leap in year 2 of his NFL career. And you have to believe that for that to happen, he has to be on the same page as his new wide receiver, Jamison Crowder, who chose the Jets in the offseason as a free agent.
You ready? Let's go!
Crowder's got it. Touchdown, Jets.
What was it about the New York Jets that made you feel like this is a place you needed to be?
Well, I think a big part of that was, being in Coach Gase's offense, looking at his, previous track record with guys that play in the slot, how the offense utilizes that position. It obviously did a really good job of getting the football and, allowing them to use their talents and their skill set to help out the team. So that was a huge part of it.
And early on, we're hearing all these reports of Sam and Jamison are hooking up. They're on the same page. These guys are working well together. Why do you feel like you guys were able to do that?
At the end of the day, it's still just playing football. It's kind of easy to get into a rhythm of get on the same page. He has that ability to get outside the pocket and extend plays, and he has the potential to be a great quarterback in this league.
Mm-hmm. These practices, the coaches matching with Adam Gase and Greg Williams, and the defense trash talking, the offense trash talking. What goes on in you guys' practice? How competitive is it? How intense?
Yeah, it's very competitive, very intense. It's fun. It's new for me. A lot of guys. It's new for them as well with a new coaching staff. So that kind of creates a little bit of energy. We just go out there having fun and competing and trying to make each other better, and just trying to be ready for week 1.
How good can this football team be?
I think we can be really good. We just have to come out here each day and just compete. Right now, I think we laid a good foundation in training camp, OTAs, and we got to continue to get better. Just continue to progress as the season gets going.
What you learned about Jets Nation? About these fans up here?
Man, they can be tough, man. Coming from Washington, man, Washington had a large fan base as well. So, hopefully, I just make those plays, day in, day out, Sunday, and be on the fans' good side for sure. Yes, sir.
He was limited to just 9 games last season, but he'd only missed 1 game in the previous 3 seasons. Jamison Crowder has 221 catches and 14 career touchdowns. Now, later in the show, I went one-on-one with the Jets' new head coach, Adam Gase. You won't want to miss that conversation. Plus, they call him Big Baby, and he's from Bama. I sat down and chatted with Quentin Williams, rather. We talked about his nickname, whether he likes it or not. That and more coming at you as Ready for Takeoff rolls on.
Toyota's national clearance event is on. Now's the time to get great deals on the last of the 2019s, including our most popular models like the adventurous RAV4, stylish Highlander, sporty Camry, and more. Get $1,000 customer cash on a new 2019 Tacoma, plus $750 sales event bonus cash for a total savings of $1,750 on a new 2019 Tacoma. The deals end September 3rd. Get yours before they're gone. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi. Hello. I promised you the best made socks in the world, and I am a man who keeps his promises.
Very nice.
Basically indestructible, although I wouldn't wear them around an open flame. Anyway, is today like a day off for you?
Yes, goodbye.
Bob Hart's have a show. Look.
Undoes my socks.
Yes, they're very comfortable. Although I don't know why they call them flesh toe.
CBS this fall.
Remember when your house had this thingy? Now it has that. But with Spectrum, smart homes aren't stopping there because they'll have all this amazing... Yeah, okay. Soon our homes will have this and that. You get the idea. That's why Spectrum's secure, fiber-powered network is ready with the privacy you demand and the bandwidth you need, no matter how smart our homes may become.
I too am hungry.
But some things will never change. Spectrum. Think forward.
I switched from Dodge.
We switched from Ford.
I switched from Ram.
I switched to Chevy.
We switched to Chevy. We switched to Chevy.
For dependability.
For technology.
For the muscle.
And just look at it.
Adios, Lexus.
Bye-bye, Ford.
We switched to Chevy.
And I couldn't be happier.
See for yourself why people are switching at the Chevy All-Star Open House.
Current qualified competitive lessees can get this well-equipped Equinox for around $179 a month. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Saints Jets preseason football tonight at 7:30 only on CBS 2.
The one thing Greg will do is it's a pretty complex scheme that he likes to run, but I think he's done this with a lot of different teams, and he's going to see how comfortable they are. Sometimes less is more. So I think, again, from his perspective with Adam, I just think that both those guys are kind of edgy coordinators, and I think they may make a very good combination for the New York Jets.
Coach Cowher certainly knows a thing or two about playing defense in the NFL. Now, the Jets' new defensive coordinator, Greg Williams, has a new defensive tackle in #1 draft pick Quinnen Williams to help lead the charge up front. He won a national title at Alabama and brings some of that Crimson Tide swagger with him to the Jets.
With the 3rd pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Quinnen Williams.
Hey, look, Ma, I made
I really took it in and was like, man, my dreams had come true. As soon as I walked out that stage, I knew the team that had drafted me, I got to come in and perform for that team. So I celebrated for that one night, and I knew it was time to work the next day, because when I come in, I needed to be prepared to be an impact day one.
How did playing for Alabama, national champion candidate every year, how did that help you?
We hold ourselves to a huge standard at Alabama. Discipline, effort, toughness, pride, and commitment, man. The different things we was built on, the different things that Coach Saban enforced every day. The same mentality, the same competing against the best of the best.
Courtney, oftentimes we hear from rookies that the game is just so much faster once they step into the NFL realm. Has that been the case for you?
Definitely not, just because I got a great group of guys around me that help mature me and slow the game down for me and teach me a lot of the veteran things that go on in the NFL. And I came from a great background, which is the University of Alabama, and they helped prepare me for the NFL and helped me prepare for me the practice, the standard, and everything like that. So it's really not have been a huge difference from going from the SEC and playing for Alabama to the NFL.
We hear so much about the practices now, the offense against the defense, Coach Gase against Coach Williams, the trash talk, and all that stuff. Give us a little insight into what the practices are like so far.
They're very competitive, man. As a football player, I love to see that because you can see everybody getting better. The best players on their sideline versus the best players on our side.
What do you think about the nickname that's kind of catching on right now, Big Baby?
I definitely don't like it. I definitely don't like it.
I hear you.
I get where they get it from because I look like a kid and I got braces, but I definitely don't like it because I feel like I'm a grown man.
Don't let the braces fool you. He is a grown man. Quentin Williams comes from a football family. His older brother, Quincy Williams, plays linebacker for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the defense looks to be much improved, but will it be enough to get the Jets into the postseason? We'll go up to the CBS 2 broadcast booth to get the answer for you. Plus, we will get the Jets head coach's perspective on how good his team can be in year one since coming from Miami when we return to Ready for Takeoff.
I switched from Dodge.
We switched from Ford.
I switched from Ram. I switched to Chevy.
We switched to Chevy. We switched to Chevy.
For dependability.
For technology.
For the muscle.
And just look at it.
Adios, Lexus.
Bye-bye, Ford.
We switched to Chevy.
And I couldn't be happier.
See for yourself why people are switching at the Chevy All-Star Open House.
Current qualified competitive lessees can get this Chevy Trax for around $149 a month. See your local Chevy dealer.
Introducing Price for Life, a lifetime deal from Altice. Get Altice One Plus Internet for $64.99 a month. For life, yes, $64.99 will always be $64.99. You'll get over 220 channels, 4K Ultra HD, 200 meg internet, and a $100 Amazon.com gift card. Call 866-200-7058 or visit Optimum.com today. You've never seen a TV and internet offer like this. Only at Optimum.
Don't let your fuel hold you back. Go further with Amoco Ultimate with Invigorate. Because no gas gets better mileage. Available exclusively at BP and Amoco stations.
In this town of 24/7 hustle, you need a vehicle that works as hard as you do. Presenting the Ford Labor Day sales event. Time to save on our hard-working trucks and SUVs. With Smart Tech to power your 9 to 5 and driver assist features to help get the job done. It's Labor Day, America. You deserve a break. Get a new Ford Edge with 0% financing for 60 months or lease one for just $179 a month. See details at buyfordnow.com.
Behind the Numbers is sponsored by the New York Lottery.
I will say one thing in regards to the Jets. It's changed. The building has changed. The feelings have changed. The intensity has changed.
That's some high praise from former Jet quarterback Boomer Esiason, who has been around the club for the past quarter century. Now, the same old Jets moniker does not appear to pertain to this year's squad under GM Joe Douglas and Adam Gase.
Your thoughts on facing the New Orleans Saints and how that's going to prepare you guys? We know that that's going to be the most extended play that your starters are going to get.
Yeah, I think anytime you go against a team that's been in the playoffs, seems like forever now, always competing for a championship, obviously a well-coached team, it's good for our guys. We're in a first-year program. We're trying to see where we're really at. I think it'll be a good test for us.
I know that you've increased the intensity. You've changed the schedule to a regular season schedule. How much are you looking forward to opening day?
We're focused right now. Yeah. I know that's not the answer anybody wants, but that's how we have to be. We have to focus on what we're really doing right now. Yeah. We can't look a day ahead. We can't look 2 days ahead or 2 weeks ahead. So we're going to focus on this one right now, and when that time comes, then we'll worry about that.
I know the ability to work with Sam Darnold was one of the things that really attracted you to this job. Has he lived up to what you expected, and how excited are you to see him play when the lights are up for real?
It's probably more. His work ethic, there's things that you don't know until you're with the guy. I think his work ethic, the way he studies, the way that he operates at practice, the way he interacts with his teammates, he's just naturally a leader. Guys respect him. He does it without trying, and really the good quarterbacks, that's what they do.
Has it been a tough decision to keep Le'Veon out, a guy that hasn't played in a long time? Everybody's wanting to see him to perform for the first time in over a year.
It's not so much getting him because he hasn't played in a year out there. It's more of I'm interested to just see him playing a real game for us, just because it's been fun in practice, the way that he's gone about his business. He's been working extremely hard. I'm excited for him for a game day, but we'll just have to wait to the beginning of the season for that to happen.
You and Joe Douglas have a previous relationship, and now you guys are working together here. What is the culture that you guys want to instill in Jets Nation?
I think it's for us, it's just about the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's about those guys being tight. It's about having the right guys in there, guys that want to win to the point they'll do whatever they have to do within a game to win, and prepare for the game in the right way, and, you know, make sure that every day make it count.
Coming up next, the team from CBS Sports weighs in on the Jets' prospects of making the playoffs this year. Stay tuned for more of Ready for Takeoff.
Introducing the all-new Jets mobile app, presented by M&T Bank. Download today for behind-the-scenes access, live content, interactive games with weekly pricing, and mobile ticketing. Get it now. M&T Bank member FDIC.
Selective Insurance is people, dedicated and tireless, passionate about digging in to be the difference. Our independent agents, working with us to offer the right protection, making businesses better, making communities safer, making lives whole again. All in the service of our mutual customer. Always at the head of the table. The customer, the independent agent, and Selective. Together. That's what makes the promise possible.
Welcome to Toyota's
National Clearance Event.
Yes. Now's the time to get a great deal on
the last of the 2019s.
Huh. I'm impressed. But the deals will only last until
September 3rd.
What am I thinking now?
Right now, lease a new 2019 RAV4 with all-wheel drive for just $209 a month. Plus, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance.
Save on the last of the 2019s.
Coming today!
Okay, what's up?
Toyota, let's go places.
Saints Jets preseason football tonight at 7:30 only on CBS 2.
Sam Darnold injured his foot in Week 9, but returned in Week 14 and looked like a much different quarterback. He threw 6 touchdown passes and only 1 interception in his final 4 games of the season, ranking 10th in passer rating, 99.1 during that stretch. Now, Sam Darnold took a big step forward to end last season. That's why everyone has such high hopes. We asked the guys at CBS Sports how good they think the Jets can be this year.
There's always these stories of the unexpected every single year. Who's it going to be? There's going to be a team, whether it's a Tampa with Bruce Arians or Adam Gase and the Jets, or it's going to be a team out there that's going to emerge. I wouldn't sell them short. That AFC East, we've been waiting for a second team to step up, and maybe this is the one.
They've got 2 coordinators who've had success in the National Football League leading their respective sides of the ball. I think you have a division that is winnable, and you look at New England. At some point, you know, Tom Brady's going to have to show that he is 40-something, and so I think it's very winnable to be in this division, and it would not surprise me to be the Jets.
I know this, the whole personality, the whole franchise has changed. You know, with the hiring of Adam Gase, getting the new general manager in there, the coordinator Greg Williams brings life to anything. The Jets are in that group. You know, they could go anywhere from 6 wins to 9, or if they win 9 or 10, that would be unbelievable. But I think they're in that middle group right now.
I think the Jets are right in that group of teams where if they get a break here or there, they can be like a 9-7, 10-6 team. Could they be? I don't see them under 500 though. I just don't. And if they can make a December run, maybe they get the 9-7, 10-6 in a wild card. I wouldn't be shocked if anybody in the NFL made the playoffs this year. So it's the NFL. You're that far behind the good teams, and you're that far in front of the bad teams. So it's little things.
Now let's send it up to the CBS 2 broadcast booth for the inside word. Ian, what do you guys think? Are the Jets a playoff team?
Otis, there's no doubt this franchise has been re-energized with the hiring of Adam Gase as head coach, Greg Williams, defensive coordinator, Joe Douglas, the GM. Anthony, really the question now, are they a legitimate playoff threat once the smoke clears?
I think on paper they are. They will pose a threat because if they can stay healthy throughout the season, there's a lot of new toys for Sam Darnold to throw the ball to. Bell, Crowder, Montgomery. I mean, that's excitement, especially for this fan base that's been looking for this offense to step up. But the Greg Williams defense needs a key cornerbacks at each side. And if they're not healthy and they don't have the depth, it'll be tough. So it'll be interesting to see how this season goes.
Preseason game number 3. It's coming up. See you in about 5 minutes. Back to you, Otis.
All right, thanks a lot, Ian. Bob, you had the first word, now you got the last word. Jets a playoff team?
I think they can be. I think they can compete. Couple things worry me. Offensive line cohesion, injuries, cornerback depth, first half of the schedule, and the New England Patriots.
Yes.
But I think 9-7, maybe 10-6 is reasonable.
All right, I want to see what Le'Veon Bell does. Thanks a lot, as always, Bob, and thank you for watching at home for Ready for Takeoff. Stay tuned. In less than 5 minutes, we will have the Jets' third preseason game against the Saints. It's a great test. The Saints are one controversial play away from the Super Bowl last year, and as we all know, the third preseason game is the one where the starters play the most. We'll leave you with a musical look at the Jets to get you fired up for the game. Take care.